What is up, everybody? It's your boy Ren, and we're back with another episode of Xbox Game Pass and Review, your first look at the latest and greatest on the Xbox Game Pass network. Now, today we're going to switch it up a little bit in genres, because I keep seeing this on the Game Pass, and I've like, wanted to try it. So today, we're playing Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, Turbocharged. It's a Hot Wheels racing game, which means it's basically just a racing game, but with Hot Wheels. Anyways, it seems pretty straightforward, so let's get right into it. Yeah. No, I don't care about Epic Games. Ready to go. Cool. Welcome to Hot Wheels 2. We gave you some vehicles. Carefully choose the type of vehicle you prefer and get on the track. Let's go with... have an ATV and a Stealth Street. I tell you what, they really do look like Hot Wheels cars, don't they? You know what? Let's go with the Pro Power. I kind of like it. Rev the Engine's backyard. Press the accelerator before the number 2 appears to get a boost. Didn't manage to get it. Let me go ahead and just turn this volume down just a little bit, you know. If nothing else, the music itself needs to get turned down a little bit. We're slipstreaming. Left trigger and that to boost. Use boost to take your opponents. To jump to avoid obstacles, warning it to please say boost charge, huh? Oh, really? Okay. You can control your vehicle on the air. Oh, that was kind of cool. Try to hit opponents with the dash. It depletes your boost charge, X or B. That was only lap 1? Jeez. Win the race. Okay. Nice. Oh no. Oh, okay. Actually, I managed to land that one. I should not be doing tricks like that too often. Ow! Too fast, too fast. Woo! Okay. So, tutorial 1 was tutorial 1. Nice. Oh, we got... Oh, so it's in inches, okay. I think I got levels? Oh, spin tokens, are you kidding me? I knew it was gonna be microtransaction-y. I really did, I really had a feeling it was gonna have microtransactions. Okay, so Creature Rampage, Track Builder, Garage, downloadable content, multiplayer, Season Pass, of course, Fast and the Furious expansion, Acceleracers expansion, Season 1, Unleashed missions, using a common vehicle, a rare, super treasure hunt vehicle. Okay. Customize the background. Card background. Profile icon. I think that one's fine. And then tag. Okay. So that was just that. What's garage? Hot Wheels. Okay, for points you can kind of pick out your stuff, but kind of like with Crash, it's freaking limited. Kind of kills me a little bit. And especially since the ones who had played this are kids. Like, you're really trying. Okay, so you can like custom make your own car. Okay. Definitely interesting, I guess. Let's Hot Wheels Creature Rampage. Is there like a whole story to this?
You're finally here. Why did it take so long? I called you.
6 minutes ago, Professor. And we were at the other end of the city.
This is our new record, by the way. What's up? Why'd you make us rush here?
It's a little embarrassing.
Oh, come on, spit it out.
I've got a new device that copies any small items and makes them big. And possibly the opposite, too. I've tested it on some special track pieces. 5 of them, before understanding it wasn't broken. It just, needed a little more time. 10 seconds, to be precise.
No, don't tell me.
Wait, what?
I'm afraid I've unleashed 5 creatures. They made some horrible noises and have escaped.
Oh, you finally arrived, folks. Why did it take so long?
Here you come. We arrived 5 minutes ago.
I'm detecting a 74% chance you're being sarcastic. Can you confirm? That would improve my future performance. Oh, did you accept my cookie policy, by the way?
Professor, this is way worse than the living ooze.
Way worse.
Calm, calm. I already have an idea.
To worsen the situation, can you fix it?
Well, technically, I would need your help to implement my clever plan.
Okay, as usual, you got something, but we need to get our hands dirty. No problem. We're the Hot Wheels racing team.
Okay, you could wait to fight the creatures as giants, or...
That's a bad idea.
Professor, hurry! In case you didn't notice, the clock is ticking. They could be anywhere doing serious damage.
Or fight them toy-sized. Use the Shrinkatron to beam them small again, and beam yourselves too.
What? Why fight if you can shrink them?
While magnification is a stable process, shrinking isn't. So it would last a very short time.
What looks like a drawback is a guarantee. You'll eventually be back to normal size. If you don't get smashed while scaled down, obviously.
Like, no.
It's, absolutely safe. The device is portable, easy to operate, and...
Didn't I already say no?
Robert, this could be the only way.
I'm not getting miniatured anytime soon.
But
But...
you could drive all the Hot Wheels you want while fighting.
Wait, what?
All of them. All!
I need to warn you, there's a 0.001% chance that the shrinking process...
Nah, shush. I don't even want to know. Darla, I'm in.
Fine. Professor, activate the Shrinkatron.
The Shrinkatron!
Fine. That thing on us, now.
There is a 99% probability of...
Having fun. Go!
Okay, so there's like a actual story involved here. Hey, there's a new travel offer. Discover the mysterious of the Acceladrome. And face unbelievable experiences. Here's a new offer for you. Explore the beautiful Italian village and take it to the Italian with Italian speed. Last minute offer. Go back home and let your family pamper you. Engines and speed are the norm in Taranto's garage. 3, 2, 1. Do you like flying these new races? New adventures waiting for you in Hangar 68. Race as fast as you can and prove that aliens exist. Reach the podium. Reach first place. So I guess we go. What's this? I got like a new car? Cadillac sedan designed by Gucci, huh? I think I want to keep with the guy that I was using previously. Spinning golf mini course. Okay, so I gotta reach the podium, so be of 1 in 3 places. And then I have to win the race in first place. Those are my 2 challenges. Almost had it. That's okay, get out of here. Yeah, you nerds. You big ass nerds. Okay. I tell you what, the handling and response on these cars is actually really, really nice. It feels very good to drive. One of my things, especially that drift mechanic. That drift, there's a lot of other drifts in a lot of other games that are just difficult to control while you're drifting. But this is very straightforward. It feels really, really nice to drive. And I imagine that's probably not the case for every vehicle. Like, you know, there are some vehicles that are better feeling than others, right? But I feel like for the game itself, like handling-wise, for the controls, it's very, very nice. Also, while I get that this is a kids game, or meant to be a kids game, it's good to note that you could play this as an adult with your kids, and just like in Mario Kart, absolutely wreck the living crap out of them and feel really good about yourself for a while. But that this would be a really good one to kind of play together, or you could just play if you were interested in it. I mean, it's a solid racing game, and they have multiplayer, so you know you can always go and do that as well. But this race is done. Yeah, because I am the greatest. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Surprising that we didn't level up again. But that one's done. I obtained coins and experience. Yep. Got a new background and a skill point. I haven't seen where I could do the skill point at. Hot Wheels story. Collection, maybe? Vehicles and unlock skills. Here you can spend coins, skill points, and upgrade kits to upgrade your vehicle. Okay. Maximum grip. Continue the powered track. Increase the effective handling while drifting, but reduces the boost charge gained from drifting. Sounds kind of dumb. Increases the handling. Speeds up the gain of boost charge while drifting, but reduces the handling of the drift. Okay. Vehicle is immune to barriers, tornadoes, webs of the spider ambush module. I think that's actually kind of neato. I'll upgrade that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so there's that one. So we know how to use that. Discover a new location. And fly off to new adventures. I haven't even, like, done this adventure yet. So, alright, let's do one more race here. The prehistoric roar at the Dino Museum. So, another one where I have to be on the podium and then win to get the little 2 points that I need. So I mean, this game isn't difficult. It's very straightforward. You get what you download for, because I'm not gonna say pay for, because you pay for the Game Pass, not for the. Those just make cool sounds. Oh, no way. Come on. Dude, how is anybody supposed to... evidently not everybody is supposed to, because that appears to be a very hard jump to get. You pay for the Game Pass, right? So, if you're paying for the Game Pass, you might as well get your money's worth out of it. And if you got a kid, this is definitely one of those that could make your money's worth and keep your kid happy too, you know? Just be aware that they will probably be asking you for money from time to time, being like, I want to get this car. Which, I mean, as a parent is fine, you know? It's no different than if they were playing, you know, Fortnite and wanted to have a couple of V-Bucks. But, you know, you gotta keep it to a reasonable standard, you know? But I don't like how games are starting to really make that microtransaction monetization adjustment here. That does actually irk me a little bit. Like, it really shouldn't be in every freaking game. Like, in this game, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it would have made more sense to be able to unlock every car with, like, a huge amount of effort. Like, what happened to the days of being able to unlock stuff by actually doing things instead of having cool stuff be locked behind a paywall? You know what I mean? I miss when you could just, like, hard work your way through really cool equipment and little special things, but no. Now you gotta pay for it. And now GTA is trying to okay the model of paying for every hour you play a game. You subscribe to a gaming service for an hour at a time. And microtransaction you to hell, too, on top of all of that. It's just weird. The gaming industry is a weird place right now, and I don't necessarily like it. Okay, so you gotta make sure to pull up one of those types of jumps. Gotcha. Nice. I won. Alright, so we won that one. Points and rewards, I guess. Alright, continue. Nice. Alright, and I gained coins and experience. So I guess at the very least, you do get a good amount of coins just from playing the game. Yeah, so you can actually get cars pretty readily here. So I'm not actually too upset. Like, so you don't have to really buy much of anything. Like, you will get points just from doing stuff. So I guess at the end of the day, I'm not like super. I kind of want this Hellcat. Okay. Best choice for drifting with more control. Okay. Oh, and it's from the Fast series. Okay. I mean, you definitely can rack up a good amount of points just from playing the game. So there's not really a necessity to actually, you know, buy points. What is this? Rewards, you deserved it. Oh, you just get a random reward for getting that far. Okay. And that gets you to level 3, an upgrade kit. So, collection, how do you use the upgrade kit? Oh, okay. So you just use the upgrade kit to skip the, Okay, and that gives you access to more little things here, right? Increases the acceleration but reduces the passive boost charge. Increases the speed gain while exploiting a stream but reduces the boost charge gained. Increases the power of the boost but decreases the acceleration. Increases the boost charge gain while exploiting a slipstream, but decreases the speed when driving in a slipstream. Your vehicle is immune to ghosts, holographic barriers, ice pools, and bat attack. I think honestly, if you're gonna get upgrades, unless it's specialized, you just get the ones that that make you immune to crap. Oh, okay. You actually have to equip those. I see, so I didn't even use the right one. Okay. So nice. I guess that's okay. I made it legendary somehow, which is kind of neat, I suppose. So yeah, the game is very you just kind of go. First refueling, reward. Highway Oasis, a new challenge. So you beat the time challenge there. Reach the podium. Time challenge, reach the podium. Time challenge. Honest work. And then I suppose that's the end of that section? Oh, but you can kind of like split off over here. Completely on the reached goal of 2 quick races. Beat the boss. Okay, can we like zoom out here? So it seems like this whole first area... Oh, okay. So you would... Oh, okay, I get it. So this is where you go and, like, beat the first boss. So you kind of run around to do that. It's not terrible. Okay. Okay, so eliminate opponents. Okay, that's certainly interesting. So they have different, like... They have different modes and whatnot. And then you get to the different areas. You finish those out, and then you go to the next area. So it looks like there's actually quite a bit to do as you make your way around. Pterodactyl, Abominable Snowman. Who's the last boss here? Some kind of mech? Yeah, the Nitrobot. Okay, and then you'd be done. So it actually looks like it's pretty sizable. There's a lot of different races. It can keep you entertained for quite a little while here. And then there's even the... Let's try to go to other destinations. Oh, but you need the expansion pack. And those expansion packs are $10. That's not terrible, but at the same time, like, it's weird. Quick modes, single player screen, garage. Okay, yeah. So let's. I think we're good on the gameplay wise. Let's talk about it, right? So the game feels like a regular kind of generic racing game. It definitely handles better than a lot of other racing games that I've played before. It has a lot of cool options and things, being able to customize the cars that you do get. It doesn't seem like it'd be too terribly bad about getting new vehicles. I still wish that there was more of like an emphasis on, hey, you can unlock certain vehicles by doing this challenge or this, or, you know, whatever. Kind of more old school stuff. But at least I'm not as upset about how quickly you rack up coins, right? You rack those up pretty quick, like. So just playing the game is enough to get you cars, you know. Then that's not bad whatsoever. So I think if you're looking to have your kid play the game, you know, to try to just kind of let them have something to play, maybe something that's not as violent as like Fortnite or anything like that, this one is actually a pretty good option for that. Just kind of let them race around, you know. It's enjoyable to the extent that, you know, racing games are enjoyable. It's definitely not a Burnout Takedown game, which I love Burnout Takedown. I wish that they had a remaster of it, because I'd play the hell out of that. But this one isn't bad. I don't really have much negative to say about it. I mean, it feels very generic, if nothing else, and probably like really easy. But I also suppose, you know, I have the AI set on easy. Just kind of whatever default they wanted to put it at, and it'll get harder as you go on, as most racing games do. But it really doesn't feel like it's too terribly much of a challenge at the moment. So Ren's final review here. Casual gamers, 6 out of 10. Hardcore gamers, 0 out of 10. Children gamers, 9 out of 10. We're gonna add the new one in here for it because it is child oriented. You know, it's kid oriented. So I feel like kids would have a really enjoyable time with this. And you as a parent, whenever they get stuck being like, oh, I can't do this race, you can go and show off your mad racing skills and just beat the level for them, and then they're all super happy and excited about it, and then they get to be excited about, you know, showing you the new cars that they got and all that other stuff like that, or asking you permission to get, you know, new cars. Do I have a spin here? Is that... No, I don't have a spin. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's just there. You know, there's not even an option to buy points. Let's see, is there... No, there's no option to buy points. So that actually makes this really, really nice, right? It is not monetized. Okay, I was actually really worried about that. But no, there's no way to buy points. So you just earn from the game, and it kind of rotates and does from there. So you know what? That's actually kind of cool. I actually really like that. That is a good way of getting it done. Kudos to you, Hot Wheels. You've done the impossible. You have made the ability for yourself to not get yelled at by gamers for doing weird kind of microtransaction stuff. So yeah, no microtransactions, really cool. You can just unlock the vehicle. So yeah, I'm actually going to bump that out to a 10 out of 10 for the kids. Because of the fact that you don't have to buy points, they actually have to work and beat the levels in order to get cars. And then they have to wait on top of that. They see it's like, okay, well, I don't like any of these cards here. And they go, oh, okay, but tomorrow, you know, I can get a new set of cars. Yeah, you can. And then they can be happy about that. They get excited for whenever they get off of school or something like that. They can custom make their own cars that they like. You know, they can kind of change up the colors and whatnot, make it as cool as they want it to be. So that's actually really neat. So yeah, if you have kids, I do highly recommend picking up this game. This is one of those that I don't think you'd be too disappointed or upset to have on your library here for your kid to play. It's a solid little game, and honestly, you yourself might be like, you know what, I kind of want to play, because I like cars and Hot Wheels, and you can go do some easy races and do the things and win and get some cool and interesting cars and have fun too. There is nothing like unleashing your inner child. But that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Game Pass and Review. Yeah, it's a solid game. Go give it a try. I mean, especially if you got kids. But thank you so much for coming out. If you like this type of content, make sure to head over to the YouTube page. That is youtube.com/RensWorld, where you can find all the other fun and exciting Game Pass and review segments and series. We have the field inspections like we did today, the first look hour usually, about the gameplay, graphics, and story about the games that are on the Game Pass to help you decide if it's something that you'd like to play for yourself. You also have the bottom line up front episodes. Those are 10-minute condensed reviews about the good, the bad, and the ugly of my personal opinion on some of the games we've spent a little bit more time in. And then we also have the Rens Plays, those games that we've spent quite a bit of time in, really got to dig our teeth into and just enjoy hanging out and playing games. Those are usually hour-long episodes, about 10 to 20 episodes per each of the games that we play. But I mean, it's a fun and exciting time. They're long-form videos, so if you like having videos on in the background while you're, you know, doing dishes, the chores, homework, cooking, you know, whatever it is that you like to have stuff on while you're doing whatever it is you do, you can throw those on and come hang out and, you know, enjoy playing video games with me. You know, I think it's very fun and entertaining, but of course, as always, I am very, very biased on the matter. You can also come check us out over here at the live stream. That is twitch.tv/RenoxRage. That spelling will be on the right hand of your screen for all of you people in the wonderful land of YouTubes. For those of you already in the chat, well, hey, congratulations. You don't have to avoid crocodiles, spiders, and giant toy monstrosities to find yourself fun and interesting content, because you're already right here, and I thank you for that. But that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ren, and we will catch you on the next one. Laters!